Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. What are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at the best NBA player props and let you guys know exactly how these bets are going to be hitting, how these players been able to hit their bets in the last, 5 games, if they've been able to hit them at a 60% clip, an 80% clip, all the way up to a 100% clip. And all of these bets and props are referenced by the Sports Chat Plays Betting Tools. So after you guys are done watching the video, head on over to there, come back over here and let me guys know your best comments and your best bets in the comments below. All right, man, let's get it on, man. The first player prop that I like for you guys, I'm going to be going straight to the NBA, straight to the association, straight to Milwaukee versus the New Orleans Pelicans in this spot, okay? I'm sorry. They ain't even taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. They're taking on the Charlotte Hornets, man. And Giannis, he needs to come back in this game and put up some points. So we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're going to be taking him over his points in this spot, hitting at a 60% clip. Look, the last game out, Bucks played the OKC Thunder, and he sat out. And they got beat up and they got blown out by like 30 points. I don't care. That's your team. Whenever your team gets blown out like that and your star players, they had everybody sitting out, I think he's definitely going to try to bounce back against a team like this that plays no type of defense. Give me Giannis Antetokounmpo over his point prop in this one. Player prop number 2, I'm looking at the New Orleans Pelicans, CJ McCollum. His point prop's only at 20. And he's been able to do this for us at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 games, he went over this prop. The only thing that I'm worried about is Wednesday, and the trade deadline is like right around the corner, right? Man, he might be one of those players to where he might be getting some entries and, but it seems like nobody's even talking about grabbing CJ McCollum at all. I think a lot of teams could add a player like that, man. But in this one, let's stick to the point prop, man. I'm taking him over his point prop in this one. I like him to go over 20. I think it's a little bit low not to go. With Zion Williamson, he's still going to be the main scorer out there. But last game out, he wasn't able to go over his point prop. And we had a new leading scorer in that game. And it wasn't nobody expected. So in this one, CJ McCollum's been more consistent, I would say, at going over 20 points. Next player prop that I like Victor Wembanyama. I'm taking him over 24 points, hitting at a 60% clip, taking on the Atlanta Hawks. I think he's going to be able to do what he wants against there. Look, now I'm taking De'Aaron Fox. I get it. New guy on a new team, right? How is he going to fit? 22 points is what it's at right now. 22 points for De'Aaron Fox. The betting tools, they like the under. I like the over in this one. I think that he's the type of player to where no matter what game, no matter what type of position, he can just go up in there and put points up and ball. It's not like he's a shooting guard or a small forward to where he has to wait for him to get the ball. He's going to be taking the damn ball down the court, man, doing what he wants. I think he's going to ball, man, especially against them Hawks. I would like De'Aaron Fox over 22 points today. All right, the next player prop that we like, man, we're going to be looking at Wagner. I like him to go over 25 points, hitting at a 60% clip, all right? And then I like DeMar DeRozan over his point prop at 20 points. The reason why is because he's always used to be in that, like, kind of number one option or that scorer when the game's on the line. With De'Aaron Fox, he knew already that's not his team. He ain't got that. Without De'Aaron Fox, trust me, he knows, hey, Malik Monk's going to get his, but I'm the guy. Now he knows a little bit like, hey, man, I can kind of do what I want. I think they're going to be looking for DeMar DeRozan to close out games. And he already put up 33 points in his last game out. So that was against the Timberwolves, a highly touted defensive team. So I really like them to have a good game against another highly touted defensive team in the Orlando Magic. All right, man. Let's give you guys the rebounding prop that I like, man. I like Walker Kessler. I'm taking him over 8.5 rebounds, hitting at an 80% clip. I even brought it down a little bit on Prize Picks, but I even like him to go over his regular prop at 10.5 too as well, man. I'm taking him in this spot, all right? And then I got one hockey prop to get you on top, and we're going to be taking Bedard. It's over his time on ice, man. He's been able to do this for us at a nice 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 games, he did this. He's going to be taking on the Edmonton Oilers, I want to say, so he's definitely going to be out there and need to be on the ice. Let's go over the recap for you guys. We like Giannis over his points at 31. We like CJ McCollum over 20 points. We like Victor Wembanyama over 24 points. We like De'Aaron Fox over 22. We like Franz Wagner over 25. We like DeMar DeRozan over 20 points. We like Walker Kessler over 8.5 rebounds. And we like Connor Bedard over his time shots on goal. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.